Just watching a channel, End Times Productions. It's a little fear porny. It's not as bad as something like Call for an Uprising, which is like ridiculous. It's like, God, you're giving me, like, dude, you shouldn't even be on the sidewalk with that bike. Don't be giving me that look, fucking asshole. You're not supposed to ride your bikes on the sidewalk. And these fucking idiots here, like, they think like it's a bike road. And he gives me the "it's so tiresome" look. It's like, dude, you shouldn't be on this fucking thing. Scumbag, asshole. Anyway, yeah, so I'm watching it, and they're talking about Colorado. I guess they're having some kind of national preparedness day or something like that, or month. I guess preparedness month, and they're giving out these bug out bags for free to the public. Really bizarre. They're of course useless, right? Because they're like their description of what a bug out bag is. It's like a roll of toilet paper, some napkins, and it's like all real dumb shit. But you know, they're in a backpack, and you know, these things cost a little bit of money. I don't know if it's like a federal thing or if it's just the state doing it. If it's just the state thing, then that's kind of even weirder. But so they're giving these out to citizens for in case of a emergency or a weather event. Now, Colorado, they're not really prone to getting sort of weather events like hurricanes or tornadoes or really anything like that. Like the End Times production guy was saying, if anything, they get wildfires, and it's winter, so that's not a concern either. But yeah, what's that about? It's funny in this video too when he's showing the bags. There's a woman on the news. Excuse me, my COVID's acting up. Well, there's a woman on the news. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't exist. When there's a woman on the news showing the bags and showing what's in it, and he's got this really like dramatic music playing in the background, like this evil kind of like Jason's hiding in the woods. A lot of these channels do this. I get it. It creates a kind of fear thing, like they want you to feel uneasy or worried, or you know, it's fear pointy. It's kind of Hollywood, you know, when they do stuff like that. I don't think that's something like the average citizen guy on the street would think to do. And that's when I kind of get the feeling, because I've talked to you about it before, how a lot of these guys that end up there on YouTube and get any kind of substantial following are from Hollywood. They're from Hollywood. Because what they do is they have controlled opposition for everything. So they know there's going to be like man on the street, private citizen people making video, and they fucking hate that shit. Like they hate people like me. You know, even though like no, you know, I got a small traffic at my it doesn't matter. They hate me anyway. If I get one viewer, they hate me. Just because I can do it, you know? So they try to create their own YouTubers. And it's not just in these beer porn channels. The pop culture ones are full of them. Like a lot of those guys doing the outrage things about how, you know, they're fucking ruining the Smurfs. You know, the Smurfs are going woke. You know, those guys, they get mad about everything. They're running out of things to get mad about, though. It's getting to the point where they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. A lot of those guys are from Hollywood, and it's not that hard to find the information. You know, in fact, some of them had to talk about it. One guy that's like a toy reviewer, he complains about toys in the same way all these guys complain about movies. He's like in his late 40s or mid 40s, and he's always crying about like, Hasbro doesn't understand. Don't they know adult collectors want 20 points of articulation? It's hilarious. He's from Hollywood. Now, I brought it up one time in his comments, and he didn't like that at all. Yes, I'm from Hollywood, meaning I left Hollywood. It's like, oh, well, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm not just saying you're from Hollywood, you know. So a lot of these guys are from Hollywood. And when you see something, and I'm not saying End Times Productions is, but when you put the scary psycho music underneath a woman showing you a bug out bag that's, you know, not very good. It doesn't have any food in it. Doesn't have any water cleaning tablets or anything. It's just fucking paper. I don't know. The creepy music behind it just seems like you're trying to sell some kind of fear, you know? Whatever. I don't know what that guy is. He could be, but I know they want to control the narrative all the time. So if they can get people that are, say, interested in, you know, possible societal disruption, right? So what they do is they highlight, they put their own guys in there that do this, and they drive the traffic to him because they fucking control the site. I mean, you know, it isn't like, well, I hope our boy, I hope our sponsored boy does okay. Maybe he'll catch the algorithm. They don't have to do that. He's not in there rolling the dice. They put him right up top, and anyone that's interested in the subject gets rooted to him. And they're just good enough. They just drop enough stuff, and they're authentic enough to fool your average person. But some of us are not. We're a little sharper. And when I say us, I'm not talking about me. I mean my genre. I don't mean me exactly. I mean people in my genre. I'm not exactly sharp, but yeah, it's enough to get by on people, and they do. So it's like when you watch these guys, don't let them scare you about this shit. I mean, you know, be aware. But it is odd that for whatever reason Colorado is deciding to give people free stuff. Usually, you know, the government doesn't give you free stuff. I don't know what the homeless population is like there, but they're giving out like backpacks. I mean, those are worth kind of money, right? I don't know. It seems like if I'd stop by just to get the backpack. I'd get it anyway. Why not? Homeless or not, I'd get one. So it is weird. It's like, what's the point of that? And there absolutely is a point to what they do. You know, this happened for a reason. Maybe if it's just to give their boys something to talk about on their sponsored YouTube channels. I don't know. Who knows? It is weird though. Oh, the guy's singing. I was wondering what he's doing. Like, is he just dancing to it? No, but he's singing. You see, like, a lot of that going on where people will bring out some speakers and then they'll play a track. And it's almost like a karaoke type thing. They'll, like, sing along to it. That's cool, I guess, but, like, I don't know. I don't think it's all that impressive as far as, you know, collecting money. I don't usually throw money to those people. I'll throw money to someone playing an instrument, like the ukulele guys out here, or the guitar players. There's another guy out here that has this whole piano keyboard set up. I'll throw a couple bucks to that, but with someone with the karaoke machine, who's not like an actual singer, I don't know. You know, I don't go to karaoke bars for that exact reason. I mean, it's fun for them, I guess, but I don't know if it's worth money. I don't know how much money those guys make there's a couple women that do that in the afternoon. There's one lady that does it out here, and it just feels like she just likes to sing. And yeah, she has like the donation thing out, but, and she's not very good. She's not very good, but she's passionate. You can tell she's putting her all into the vocals, you know? And it feels like she picks her songs carefully. Like she usually has like a theme or something, or she's not just like pulling top 40. So, if I was gonna throw a couple of dollars to any of the karaoke people, it would probably be her. You know, the dude over there, it's loud as fuck. And he's just kind of singing along to it and dancing. I don't know, whatever. I mean, that's cool. It's just not as impressive as someone, playing an instrument. To me, your whatever. I almost said your mileage may vary, but I would have had to fucking stab myself in the neck if I said something like that. I have standards, I know it might not seem like it. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.